Alright, so for some reason on Rivals Tracker, I'm actually listed as the #1 Venom in the world, even above Y Andrew, which I think is funny because he's probably better. I've never really seen him play before, but I mean, he's most likely better, right? But I kind of just want to talk about that today. And yeah, I think it's kind of funny. I don't know what their algorithm is based off of because he's a higher rank. I think he even has like a higher KD and stuff. But for some reason, I'm listed above him. But yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun with the game. Really, when ranked goes well is the time when I really have fun. And it has been going well over like the past like few games that I've played, maybe like the last 10. So I guess that's not a few, but yeah. So this is going to be my 8th Eternity promo match. So if I win this game, I should get to Eternity. I'm actually at 79 elo, so I guess there's a chance that even if I win, I won't get to Eternity. But as long as the combined elo of my opponents is decently high, I will get to Eternity. But yeah, so I guess I'm technically the #1 Venom, so show me some respect, guys. I'm just kidding, though. I don't really care about the rankings and stuff. I just put it in my video title because I know that will probably help me get more views. I am honest with what I do. But what's it called? So I actually hesitated to put that in my title previously because it seems a little pretentious, to be honest. Say that you're the #1 Venom or the #1 this, right? And I know in my case, I guess technically, according to one website that might be inaccurate, it is technically true, but yeah. So, I mean, I just wanted to be transparent about that. We seem to be struggling a little bit in this match, but maybe we'll pull it through. Who knows? So they did use Star-Lord ult and Luna ult, and that is their only defensive ult, Luna. So we should try to really push the pressure here. Magneto is actually in a really bad spot. That's a good pick for us. Star-Lord's going to kill Luna here. I'm just going to keep going in on them. So Adam had ult, I assume, but obviously he wasn't in a position to where he could use it. Somebody is behind us, that's Star-Lord. It's actually good that he dies after because he gets staggered. Now let's see if they're going to Strange Portal. They switched to Venom, so they're going to actually try to contest this. I'm going to try to meet him halfway here and try to dissuade him a little bit from touching this. And I'm going to go for Luna here. So I'm just going to go ahead and ult, knowing that I'm not going to be able to kill anybody. But actually, never mind. We killed Luna. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to make sure that they didn't attempt to get on that point. Although I think we had already gotten it by that point. But you know what I mean. With Venom, your job is to basically dissuade people. I'm getting a little bit lucky here with the kills, but these are going pretty well. I don't know if Namor's got any healers with him. It looks like he does. But we were able to push them back for pretty much free. So I'm just going to keep up the pressure here. That's really what I want to do. That is the goal of Venom, after all. To distract and dissuade. Alright. That looks like it's going to be a big Namor. Yeah, that was pretty good. I don't think Luna has anyone to protect her, so once this freeze is done, I think she's going to be in some trouble. I can slow her here. Star-Lord's ulting her. We Luna ulted, which wasn't necessary, but I'm glad that she uses it instead of actually just holding it for an hour like a lot of my other teammates tend to do. So I'm going to go ahead and zone here again. If I die here, it's not a big deal. Because, again, my goal is to make sure that they don't touch point. Which doesn't look like they're going to be able to. So Strange is actually in a lot of trouble here. I got walled off by Groot, but for some reason they didn't actually attack me. If they had just attacked me there, I was instantaneously dead. Like, there's nothing I could do. Alright. So I'm just going to keep up the pressure here. Got my ult. So now what I'm going to look to do after Adam's soul bond is over, I'm just immediately going to try to look for the extravaganza. The nice ult play here. There you go. So they're kind of getting staggered, getting pretty steamrolled right now. I'm going to look for Namor here. I know he doesn't have any healers, so I'm just going to kind of be able to keep up the pressure here. And then when I'm in trouble, I can easily just swing out. So far so good. We are able to really keep the pressure on them. We do have Luna ult coming up soon. We have Groot ult as well. They switched to Punisher, which you guys know, if you watch the live streams, I absolutely hate. And you should watch the live streams, by the way. We have a lot of fun there. I was about to kill Punisher, but the health pack saved him. But somehow, because my teammates are goated, we got 2 picks. And it was Luna who got the picks, which is insane. So now they are Luna ulting, so we got to be a little bit careful. We should be counter Luna ulting here. There's no reason for us to hold it. But Punisher should die here. So now we're going to go ahead and use our Luna ult. And we're going to be able to keep the pressure here. And that's their Groot ult, I believe, with the Namor ult. They're able to actually get some decent picks there. So if I could, you know, nitpick, because obviously my team is still performing great regardless. If I could nitpick here, the problem we had there was Luna should have ulted. Right when their Luna ulted, we should have ulted, because that is the entire point of countering support ults. So what you want to do is when their support ults, you want to wait a second or two, and then you want to immediately ult, because then that is going to cause your support ult to essentially last longer than theirs. But Luna had waited too late, and then we had already lost some people by then. But I don't think that they have any healer ults, so I'm going to go for the play here. She should be dead if I can manage to get to her. That is a little bit rough for her. She got the health pack. She made the good play to get away from me, but she still died. Kind of unfortunate for her. But I'm going to just look to zone here. So I'm just not going to let anybody walk through, at least not without paying with their life. So yeah, good first round. That's the type of stuff that we're looking for. You just want to make sure that when they stagger and they refuse to group up, keep up the pressure. That is the #1 mistake I see people do in all ranks, which is stagger. I don't know why people do it. And you would think that at this level, you know, high celestial, low eternity, and above, people wouldn't do it, because we are in the, you know, it sounds pretentious to say, but it's just true. We are currently in like the top 99% of players in my entire 2 servers that I'm playing on. And in terms of globally, we're you know, let's just be generous here, we're probably somewhere around top 95%, right? So we're literally the top 95% players, percent of players in the world, everybody on this team, and everybody on their team. But they're staggering like crazy. Now, there's a few reasons for that. Stubbornness, tilt, but those are the types of basic mistakes that can cause you to not only lose one game, but to go down multiple ranks. And then you're going to blame your teammates, and you're going to say, oh, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, sometimes you get bad teammates, and, you know, sometimes you lose your cool. Everybody's human, happens to me too, but at the end of the day, it's always good to have some self-reflection. What could I have done better? Maybe I could have made this play. Maybe I could have backed off at this time. If you're not looking to improve, you're not going to improve. It doesn't happen naturally. You know, you got to make sure that you're able to reflect on yourself and your plays. That's the end of my TED Talk. All right, had to drink some water there. Okay, this is my favorite spot in terms of defense with Venom on this map. So I like to let them walk through, typically the tanks. It also gives me a view of who they're going to be playing. So it looks like they're rocking pretty much the same comp. So I'm going to look for Adam here. He's most likely going to be able to soul bond and live, but the fact that I'm able to bait it out would be good. There you go. That bridge might pose a problem. We want to make sure we can destroy that whenever we get a chance. That's going to interfere in my swing a little bit. I'm going to go for Adam again here because I know the soul bond is down this time. Messed up my melee, but I don't know if I would have killed him regardless. But I'm going to go for it again here. Again, it's just about keeping the constant pressure on their team. It's really hard for them to push and progress with their team if this freaking big booty gentleman over here, Venom, is punching them in the face, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to keep the pressure here, and right when I get low, obviously I can immediately swing out. Now that bridge has been destroyed, so I have much more free avenue to be able to do what I want. So we're going to go and go for another dive. This time we're going to go quite aggressive. And again, we want to just make sure that they're having difficulty even walking out of the base, right? And especially now that I have my ult, it gives me a lot more free avenue to play a little bit more crazy. Okay, so they're going with Hawkeye here, who is another quite easy dive for me. So I'm going to make sure that I put a lot of pressure on him. I didn't want to E there, but I got a little nervous with my health getting lower. So we already got a pick. We got 2 picks, which is fantastic because they used 2 ults there, and we still somehow got 2 picks. One of them being a defensive ult. So I'm just going to keep up the pressure on Groot here. He doesn't really seem to have anybody with him. And now we're going to switch the target over to Cloak. So now they've switched to Black Widow and Hawkeye. It seems like they kind of just gave up. I mean, I don't know. I understand being tilted. It's been happening to me on the live streams. I've actually been having way better luck when I play off recording and off stream than I do on stream. So now they have no tanks unless you count Mr. Haha, ho ho. Fantastic. But yeah, I'm just going to go in here. I feel very little threat from them. So I feel very comfortable to just kind of walk in and wreak havoc. Hawkeye ulted, but yeah, again, I just don't feel threatened here. You can tell that they just gave up, which, you know, tilt is just a huge part of competitive gaming. It shouldn't be, but it is. And, you know, this is why it's important when when you're losing games, you should have a rule, right? Like, I have a rule which everybody on stream makes fun of me for because I tend to not follow it. But basically my rule is like if I lose 2 or 3 games, just stop playing, man. Like go do something else, go chill, relax. And if you do want to keep playing Marvel Rivals, at least have an alt, you know, so that you can just go play on when your main account seems a little bit cursed. So yeah, minute left. I am actually feeling a little bit nervous right now. Not because we're going to lose this game. We're obviously going to win. But I'm feeling nervous because I don't know if I'm going to actually get enough points to get into Eternity. And I really, really want to get back to Eternity because I am not joking when I say if I get back to Eternity, this would be the 8th time that I've been in Eternity. So I've D-ranked out of Eternity 8 times. So I'm not a good player myself, guys. I suck. But... you know, I think I do belong in Eternity if I was able to get there 8 times, but then you could argue that I don't because I D-ranked 8 times. So, yeah, but yeah, I really, really hope that I'm able to get to Eternity after this match. If I'm like 1 elo off, I might cry. You guys might actually hear me show some emotion for once. I'll cry big fat tears. All right. So, pretty sure they just give up. GG. Okay, Cloak is actually trying though. Kind of feel bad for her. I feel like she was one of the people on the team who like never actually gave up. But yeah, I think it's time we just bring her home. All right. I just pad my stats a little bit, my damage stats, you know. And yeah, please, please, please. I hope we can get into Eternity, man. I need 21 elo for this one. Report Widow and Hawkeye. Yeah, I will do. I mean, I don't know if I can. Like, if it'll give me... like, if there's even an option for doing... like, they did something negative, but... please, give me Eternity. Please, please, please. Come on, come on. No. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to play another one after this. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys later.